So you want to visit Valencia, but you don't know when to come. And you know what? That's the right kind of question to ask. Because the season you choose completely changes the type of trip you'll have. I've lived here since 2018, so I have some pretty strong opinions about this. So in this video, we'll go over the honest version and not the tourist brochure. And by the end, you'll know exactly when to come based on what you like to do when you travel. Let's get into it. First, if you don't know me, my name's Kevin. I'm a Valencian travel advisor. I've been here since 2018. I'm married to a Valencian, and I am your cultural bridge to this lovely country. So, I know nobody has an attention span anymore, so let's start with the short version. I think for most people, early fall is the sweet spot. September to November. If you want a once-in-a-lifetime sort of festival, come in March for Les Fallas. And if you just want a beach holiday, then come to June, early July. So that's the quick cheat sheet, all right? But let me break down each one and give you my reasoning why I think all of those are great times. Because again, I think it just depends on what you like when you travel. Let's start with my top recommendation for the average traveler. Come and visit in the fall. If you want plenty of time to walk around the city, see all of the monuments, eat well, be outside, just spend your days exploring, then early fall is the best time because it's not too hot and it's also not crazy crowded. You can still go for a walk in the beach, you just might not be swimming too much. But the point is, it's cool enough that you can walk around and enjoy being outside. Plus flights and hotels are a little bit cheaper, which is always nice. Now, the downside is we do get some rain here and there. Most years, it just ends up being one bad week. But hey, if it rains during one of your holiday days, go visit a museum. And it's not like it's raining constantly. But when it does rain in Valencia, it usually does rain in the fall or the winter. But if you're booking in the fall, it is still probably worth booking a little bit early. Every year, more and more people are leaving Barcelona and coming to Valencia instead, so it's not really a hidden gem, let's say. But anyway, it's a great time to go up and climb the towers, go walk through the park, see all of the pretty town squares. This is also a really good time for budget travelers because a lot of the accommodations are cheaper and there's a lot of free things to do in the fall. I got a whole guide on that, so you can check that out below. Now, if you want something you will never forget, come to Valencia in mid-March. Les Fallas is the biggest celebration in Valencia. It's a UNESCO cultural heritage celebration. It's from March 15th to March 19th. And if you don't know anything about it, let me set the scene. They're satirical, they critique society, there's lots of funny things and lots of amazing artworks to see. Then you have constant firecrackers, fireworks every day, tons of people out, marching bands, people in traditional dresses, flower ceremonies. And then on the final night of this 5-day non-stop party, they take all of those artworks that they spent a whole year making and burn them to the ground. It is chaos. It is loud. It is constant partying. It is unlike anything you've ever experienced. So if you're looking for a quiet, relaxing trip, this is not it. This is if you want a really unique cultural experience that is unlike anything you've ever done. And it's also great if you want to enjoy a little bit of partying. And you can choose to not do the partying if you just want the artwork. But make sure you book way in advance. As I said, this is the biggest celebration of the year. It is what Valencia is known for. So every accommodation and all the restaurants are booked weeks, if not months in advance. So like I said, if you need some help on your travel planning, let me know. That's like my whole job. Now, the only thing about March, I do have to warn you, is that the weather is completely unpredictable, okay? Some years, it's hot out. It's like 25 degrees, 23 degrees in the middle of the day. Nice and sunny, everybody's out, you're loving it. And some years, it's cold and rainy. So just come prepared for both, I guess. All right, now let's talk about the summer. June and July, not August. For me, I think this is peak Mediterranean beach season, okay? And it's when most people are able to go travel a little bit. Long sunny days, the water's nice and warm. Perfect time for a beach vacation, go to beach clubs, go to a rooftop bar, walk around the city, enjoy everything, late nights, it's great. There's open air concerts, tons of social activities, there's a lot to do and a lot to really enjoy. That said, it's hot. And of course, the only thing that makes you feel even better when it's hot out is that it's also crowded. Anybody that's telling you that Valencia is this undiscovered hidden gem, whatever, they're lying to you. or they've never been here in the summer. There's a lot of tourists here, especially when you're getting into July. We're in high season. This is peak tourist season. Prices go up, things are booked out far in advance, flights are more expensive. And if you do try to come in August, all of that even more. Plus, a lot of things are actually closed in August, or they're only open for a couple hours. I suggest June, early July, you get all the great parts of a nice warm summer without all of the extremes. And this is the time of year, actually, I do probably recommend you get the Valencia tourist card. I have a calculator on my website that tells you if it's worth it for you or not to get it. Some people end up saving money, some people don't, so the calculator does that for you. But in the summer, it's really hot, so you're probably gonna wanna take air-conditioned buses and metros, go into the museums. You wanna do a lot of things that sort of get you out of that hot summer sun all day, and the Valencia tourist card does a good job doing that. This doesn't mean I want to scare you off so that you don't come in August or in the winter or something, but August weather is really extreme. The good thing is, hotels always have air conditioning. Not every Airbnb, but hotels do, definitely. Lots of restaurants will. Okay, all the museums will. But you still do need to come prepared. Do not go out to the beach at 2 or 3 p.m. You're gonna get a heat stroke. So if you do have to come in August, which that's when a lot of people have vacations, so sometimes you have to, right? Sometimes it's your only choice. Sunscreen, drink lots of water. And the weird thing where people think that in Europe there's no water, that's a lie. I don't know who started that. You can get water here, it's fine. And take a nap in the middle of the day, rest from the sun, give yourself some break so you can stay out a little bit later into the night and rest a little bit in the middle of the day. So August would not be my first pick, but if you do have to come, because it's your only time, we can still make it work. So quick recap, because people can't remember anything. Fall, overall, my favorite time to come. You want a really cool festival, cool artwork, or a party, come in March, mid-March. And if you want your classic beach summer vacation, come in June or July. And if you have to come in August, well, just prepare for the heat. So if this helped you figure out your timing, please hit like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton with this algorithm. I've also linked a ton of free guides that I have written on my website, so you can read through them whenever you like. You can subscribe to my newsletter if you want weekly updates. And if you want pre-made downloadable itineraries, go on my website, they're there. If you want a travel consultation, sign on up. And if you want me to be your travel advisor and plan out everything for you so you don't have to worry, hit me up. So thank you guys so much y bon viaje.